Okay, welcome back masters to another video. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. This is a quick update analysis on USD JPY. Hope you guys will enjoy this video and learn a lot. So let's get into it right now. Okay, so as we can see, we have the monthly time frame here, and we can see that the monthly time frame was in an uptrend. We can apply our trend line tool here with the lows being respected, and we can see that the trend was broken in this area. And we know that when a trend is broken, we have confirmed supply. So let me draw our supply level that we have here, which forced the break of the trend. Okay, so now we had an uptrend, we had supply here, trend was broken, and now we have this impulse here, which is not a structural retest of supply, because if this was a structural retest of supply, then this demand would be taken out. So if it's not a structural retest, then we have demand here. So now after we had demand here, we had a test of demand. So price came back and tested the demand here. So now we have weak demand in this area. So this shouldn't even be this color. This should be, a more light blue color, just to confirm that it's weak demand and it can be easily broken. So now we had a structural retest because after price tested this demand area, it didn't break above this over here to the left. So it tells me that, okay, this is a structural retest of this, which could break the lows, because that's a rule that we have, a structural retest, break the lows, and then it would make sense for the lows to be broken, seeing that this is weak demand, and weak demand is easily broken. So we have to, take that into consideration. So it could be a structural retest here, and when we go into smaller time frame, we'll see more closely, what is happening. So we would have more confluence to our direction of the market and where it's going. So that's for the monthly. Let's get into the weekly. So now from the weekly, we can see that our weekly uptrend was broken, which is very significant to us, seeing that we were treating this as a structural retest. So it is expected that the trend, is broken. So we can look to the left, we can see that price did not break above these highs here, and we have a trend broken, creating lower time frame supply within higher time frame supply, so that's very significant to us. So we have trend broken on the weekly. So now let's go to the daily, and we can see, what is happening. So from the daily, we can see very closely that is not a structural reset. This was our demand, and we had a test here. Price came back to here, came down, did a structural retest, broke the lows, took this out, and then had a structural retest here, states to break the lows, And that's what price did. Broke the lows here on the daily, and it broke it by a large amount, which is very significant to us as well. The distance it breaks the low tells us, tells us something. So now for USD JPY, currently we are waiting for a structural retest of this bearish impulse here that we have to possibly go lower, so that's what we have. And we have confirmed supply in this area that forced price to break our uptrend here on the weekly. So let me draw our level here, which is nested within a larger area of supply. So yes, guys, that's what we have for USD JPY. We don't need to go any lower because we already know what we are expecting. If we want to take a look at the 4-hour, we can. See, we're waiting for a structural retest of this to possibly go lower. And if it doesn't go lower, then we have to wait for this to be taken out here. And if this is taken out here, then we have to wait for this to be taken out. If this supply is not taken out, then price will come up to here, do a structural retest, and price will revert from this area and continue to go lower. Failure to do any of these concepts will result in a state of consolidation, which would not be any good setup or tradable, idea that would be profitable for you in that case. So that's it for USD JPY. That's what we have. Waiting for daily structural retest to go lower. Our weekly uptrend was broken, and we are having a weekly structural retest to go down and possibly break the lows. We have a weak demand area here, and we have a monthly uptrend broken, and all of this is nested within a larger time frame area of supply. So we have many confluences to our direction and position in the market at this time. So yes, that's it for USD JPY quick update analysis. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for liking. Stay tuned for next videos, and I'll see you guys next time.